6:39, welcome back. Well, the colors of the changing season are upon us, so how are things looking out there?
And why and how do the leaves change in the first place? Well, we've got all that and more in this week's Fall Weather-Wise.
As meteorologist Stone Schaefer joins us now to break it all down. Good morning, Stone.
Oh, good morning, y'all. Well, there are only a few days left of summer, and while we've been lucky enough for those summer-like temperatures to stick around a little bit longer, fall is already showing itself with those changing of the leaves. Starting off is our current foliage report, gets updated weekly. We can see down to the south central and out to the west, we have that little to no color change there. That doesn't mean the tree in your front yard hasn't changed colors, but it just means a majority of the trees haven't. As we look up to the north of northeast Montana, out to northern North Dakota, out to the east, that's where we have that low color change. And we've actually been sent some pretty pictures from up around Minot as well. And then we also have some moderate change going on north of Grand Forks into northern Minnesota, into that Fargo area down to the south of that as well, has moderate change. Again, this gets updated weekly. We'll keep this up to date as we go over the next couple of days. So why do our leaves change colors? Well, for most months of the year, our leaves, all the colors are covered by a green pigment called chlorophyll. This comes from the food feeding process that keeps our trees fed. While most days, those will stay green. Once we start to see less daylight and cooler conditions, well, our trees send a signal to stop producing chlorophyll. As the green chlorophyll breaks down, the bright colors underneath start to get revealed. Those reds, yellows, and oranges will start to show up. Once we start to see more late summers that are dry and falls that have sunny days and cool nights, that's when we see those brighter colors. However, we'll have to see how the leaves change over the next few days as we do see lots of that rain in cooler conditions. Another thing that comes with the changing of the colors with the leaves is the falling of the leaves. On average, 200,000 leaves are on a mature tree. That means, well, around 360 dry leaves weighs about 1 pound, and well, one tree has about 550 pounds of leaves, and that's a heavy weight. Once we start to get that rain, leaves can weigh 4 times as much. So make sure as you get out to rake over the next few months, you bend those knees, stay hydrated, don't use your arms, and don't rake with your back. If you have any more questions you would like me to answer, head over to kxnet.com and send them so I can answer them weekly on WeatherWise.
Using a rake. I don't miss doing that at home. No.
Awesome, good tips. And gloves.
Oh, yes.
Get the gloves out.
Blister on the, ooh, yeah, that's the
Not
worst.
good.
It is.
Stone, thanks very much. And regarding sending Stone a question, once you're there, submit it by clicking on weather and then weather-wise.
And there you'll see